Here with NSU co-head volleyball coach Hugh Hernesman. We're getting near the end of the season. We've got 4 tough matches left, and we're third in the conference. What are your expectations for wrapping up the rest of the season?
I try not to have any real expectations in terms of wins and losses. We've been approaching the season all season long, one match at a time. I think what we're probably seeing here is kind of as I thought at the beginning of the season, is just going to be a mishmash of teams at the end. A lot of great teams here that are going to be battling out for those final top seeds. We're excited. It's going to be a good level of play on everybody's part. So it's hard to have expectations other than we expect to play at our best, and if that's good enough to beat some of these teams, we believe that it can be if we execute the way we do. But we'll just see how they all play out.
All right. We're also on a 6-match winning streak right now. Talk about our team's perseverance this season.
It's funny because I think what I'm learning about this team this year is that every time things get to the point where we're not quite sure what's going to happen and we're getting a little bit nervous about how we're performing, is they've got a way of either verbalizing it or just in showing it in their play is that we've got this, coach, we've got it, we're fine. So what I'm seeing is that there's just a real sense of maturity that's coming out of them now, and having been through an entire college season last year and now another 2/3 of a season, you're seeing what experience does. Last year we finished the season 10-20. This year we're 18-8 right now, and that's largely due to just having been through it just once. And so it's a resilient team. They've always been very competitive, but now they're learning how to control what we do on our end and really be able to compete with that control.
Another positive note, Emily Sweet entered the NSU record books last week when she totaled 1,978 career assists, which stands as 6th in NSU history. How has her consistency helped lead the Lady Demon offense?
I think Sweet is kind of somebody that it happens to a lot of setters that they go unrecognized because of every setter generally is putting up big assist numbers, and setting and running a good offense isn't necessarily just about assists. The hitters usually get a lot of the glory, and I think what's telling for us is that I feel like recently we just had different people stepping forward. Sometimes it's Stacy, sometimes it's Katie, sometimes it's Glenna, sometimes it's Mackenzie, and a lot of that is based on matchups, and so to be able to do that, you've got to have a real talented setter. So she's done a real good job. She's probably been one of the more, if not the most consistent player, all season long, and it's nice to have that consistency from that position.
All right, we've got SFA at home on Friday night, which is senior night as well. We dropped our last match against them in our conference opener. That was almost 2 months ago. Talk about how we've changed since then.
Yeah, it was a real long time ago, and I think that they've changed a lot since then. I think that obviously we've changed a lot, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I think for us, as we become a little more poised, we've been through some more battles, we've figured out how to solve our own problems. I think we've probably become a little bit closer as a team. I think probably we've become more balanced, and that's probably the biggest thing for our team. Even coming from last year, we had to have more balance in our offense. I think our defensive consistency and execution has improved a lot. I thought our most recent match against Southeastern, it was on full display. I mean, we were executing our system and making plays within that system consistently, and that was exciting to watch because we've always said that that's going to be a staple of our program, and I thought that that proved it there. But I feel like this back half of the conference season is really starting to come through.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.